welcome to Your Health. I'm your host, Erica Cardenas. Today we're at the Desert Song Healing Arts Center in Phoenix. You know, the holidays can be a stressful time. All of the shopping, the office parties, the family visits, you name it. But we've got some great tips to help you de-stress and stay on track. But first, here's what's coming up on the show. Is a loved one battling a hearing issue? Our experts will share why it's important to get them help. Looking for a new gym to kickstart your workout routine? We'll introduce you to one that works for anyone's schedule. And we'll learn some easy meditation tips to help control all those little stresses that annoy us. All that and more on this episode of Your Health. More than 400,000 children are living with epilepsy. Let's take a look at the top-notch care that Arizona kids are receiving at the Epilepsy Center at Phoenix Children's Hospital.
My name is Rhonda Girard. I'm a pediatric neurologist and epileptologist at Phoenix Children's Hospital. I've been working here for about 10 years. Most of my work focuses on kids with neurologic conditions, specifically children with epilepsy and seizures. Epilepsy is a condition in which a child or an adult experiences recurrent, unprovoked seizures. We typically diagnose it once a child has had 2 or more unprovoked seizures. And unprovoked means that they were not caused by fever or immediate trauma. We're very lucky in Phoenix because we have an epilepsy team here at Phoenix Children's Hospital. We have a team of 6 physicians that are dedicated entirely to the care of children with epilepsy. We also have other colleagues who specialize in general neurology who also partake in the care of children with epilepsy and seizures. The epilepsy monitoring unit is basically a dedicated unit for children with epilepsy, seizures, or suspected seizures. Each room includes monitoring equipment, so an EEG is running continuously. Not only is an EEG running continuously, but there's also video monitoring by a technologist who sits and looks at the screen to make sure that the EEG recording quality is appropriate and that the patient is always on camera, because we don't want to miss any time during the patient's stay here. Here in the epilepsy monitoring unit, we have this control room, which we call Control Central. We have all the monitors, and each monitor is linked to one patient room, and these monitors are continuously being reviewed and monitored by the physician and the technologist. The recorded brainwaves are then analyzed by the epileptologist who's taking care of the patient during their stay. These rooms are equipped for patient comfort as well, because we want them to be happy while they're here, because they sometimes stay up to 7 days in our epilepsy monitoring unit. We are equipped with a lot of things that make the stay fun. We have child life specialists who come on daily basis, engage them with crafts, arts, painting, coloring. We have ongoing activities on the television, live bingo. They pick from books, they pick their own meals. They love being here because they have spaghetti for breakfast. I've never met a child who said, "Let me go home." They always want to stay longer because they have so much fun here.
Hi Kate, how are you?
I'm good.
How's your day going?
It's good.
The parents also feel comfortable because the rooms are equipped with beds, sinks, microwaves, fridges. Best of all, we end up pinpointing the child's diagnosis. And then of course you have the physician who's dedicated for their care, who's seen a lot of patients like them and is up to date with research, the latest advances in science, medications, and so on. Having this epilepsy monitoring unit provides a big step towards finding that cure, a big step towards improving the care of children with epilepsy. It gives hope, it gives better outcome, overall improves the life of children with epilepsy.
Hearing loss doesn't just affect the person who has it, but the entire family. It can be hard to talk to a loved one about it, but our experts share why getting help is crucial to overall health.
My name is Akila Prasad. I'm a doctor of audiology at Audiology and Hearing Aid Center. We are an audiology private practice that's been around the Scottsdale area for over 36 years, and we have multiple locations within the area. We do anything from wax removal to diagnostic hearing tests to hearing aid fitting and programming as well. So if you have a loved one that you sense may be not hearing as well as they should be, or having a hearing problem is something that you suspect, the first step really is to bring them in or encourage them to get their hearing tested. If they're not quite sure they have a hearing loss or they've never had a hearing test before, the whole process can be pretty overwhelming. So it's important to let them know that you want what's best for them and you really just want them to see exactly what's going on with their hearing. And then when you bring them into us, we kind of take over from there. We show them, all right, this is exactly what's happening with your ears, this is how you're hearing, what's the next step, where do we go from here? If someone is putting up roadblocks or they're not quite on the same page as you in terms of thinking that they have a hearing loss, the best thing that you can do for both yourself to help with communication and for them is to really be not on the defense and not forcing them to come in and do something that they really don't want to do, but explain to them how it affects your communication with that person one-on-one, and really try to help them see that what we're doing here is for the better, even if it's just diagnosing a hearing loss or just checking their hearing health, the way you get your eyes checked, the way you go to a dentist, it's the same process. I feel like making them feel more at ease about the whole situation is key. If you accompany a loved one to their appointment, they're going to feel much more comfortable in that environment than if you were to send them to go get their hearing checked alone. So partnering with that person, coming in, you get your hearing screened and they get theirs screened, and then we talk about what both hearing looks like. That's really important. It helps them feel like they have a partner through all of this. So some of the signs that a loved one should pay attention to if they suspect someone has a hearing loss is, the television, that's a key one, is too loud, or asking if that person is asking people to repeat pretty often. Social isolation, so if you're in a group and that person just isn't really participating in the conversation, that's another key factor as well. The one thing I will add, especially now that everyone gets together with family, Christmas, New Year's, it's so centered around communication. If you put yourself in their situation, having family in town and wanting to communicate with family and be part of that liveliness and not being able to really hear what's being said, it's truly a tragedy. So you want to make sure that you're giving that person resources that they need to hear better.
Headphones are a popular gift this time of year, so if you plan on giving them as a gift, remember to get the ones that go over the ears and not the ones that go inside of the ear canal. Also, remember, if you can hear what a person is listening to while their headphones are on, the volume is too loud and can damage hearing. It's so easy to overcommit during the holidays, but be mindful, it's okay to say no. It's also okay to be picky about the events you attend so you can have some family time, or even better, some alone time. Here's what's coming up next. Chronic back pain can be excruciating. Our experts show you a new way to tackle that pain for good. And if you still want to indulge during the holidays but not go overboard, Weight Watchers has the plan for you. Nothing can ruin your day faster than back pain. It really can make any activity so painful. The doctors at Stridewell Spine say they can help ease the symptoms once and for all.
My name is Alfred Koos. I'm a physician assistant certified. I work as a spine specialist at Stridewell, and my specialty as a physician assistant is neurosurgery. So I would say 4 common patient types that we see at Stridewell would be weekend warrior, somebody that's done something they haven't done in a while and sustain a muscular strain of the back or spinal ligaments. Number 2 would be the patient that has an acute trauma, traumatic back pain or neck pain, motor vehicle accident or fall. Number 3 would be somebody that has chronic low back pain, kind of relentless, doesn't wax and wane, it's a chronic condition. And then the 4th person would probably be intermittent flare-ups, 1 or 2 times a year, you just have really bad back pain. So typically with the patients that have a back giving out or intermittent flares, they suffer from early stages of degenerative disc disease. Everybody's spine degenerates with age. Certain conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, it can degenerate faster. But essentially what degenerative disc disease is the disc that's in between the vertebral bodies, the middle components, it's called the nucleus pulposus, but the middle components dry out. They're made of protein and glucose and they dry out with age. So essentially the disc space drops. Okay, that's why people shrink as they get older. The disc bulges back a little bit, and certain activities can cause this degenerative bulge to have acute nerve compression symptoms and flare up muscle spasms in the back or into the leg. So with all 4 personality types, whether you're a weekend warrior, you're somebody that has chronic low back pain, or you're somebody that has intermittent flare-ups, and of course trauma, there are certain symptoms that should not be overlooked. Certain symptoms would be intractable pain. Any pain where it's over a 9 or an 8 out of 10, it will not go away, you cannot get comfortable, you cannot live your life. It's always an indication that something severe, maybe a fracture, maybe a herniated disc, maybe even some early stage nerve compression, and we would recommend seeing a spine specialist. We make it very easy at Stridewell. We take walk-ins every day. You can even walk in and just ask to be evaluated. There's always going to be someone here to greet you and set up the appointment for you. But the easiest way, if you want to set up with your schedule, is to just navigate our website. If you go to our website, it's very easy, it's user-friendly. There's a link that says appointments. It comes up with the day and time. You click the link, you make the appointment. It literally will take you less than 5 minutes. At Stridewell, our focus and our mission is to have the patient come in without wait time, appropriate diagnostic that's very specific, and getting them doing the things they enjoy in life, whether that be spending time with family or being active, improving your own personal health.
We're here at Desert Song Healing Arts Center in Phoenix, and joining me is founder Mary Beth Marcus. Welcome, Mary Beth.
Welcome to you as well.
Now, I love the holidays. It's one of my favorite times of year, but I have to say it can be very stressful. What are some tips that you have here that you offer at the center that can help people cope with stress?
One thing you can do, and I know this is so easy for everybody, is just to breathe in through your nose. We can do it together. Breathe in through your nose and let it come out through your mouth with a sigh. Again. And that just helps to really relax and de-stress.
Why is it so important for people to control their stress?
Well, you know, stress is the underlying root cause of every disease and illness. If you can connect your mind with your body, you're going to find that you're more present. And when you're more present, you'll find that the stress and every function in your body works more efficiently. From your nervous system to your cardiovascular system to your mental, emotional, spiritual parts of your being. It's really important to just get in touch with yourself.
Tell us a little about the Desert Song Healing Arts Center.
Well, Desert Song, there's roughly about 31 of us. We're practitioners that help people to find a way to become healthier, not just de-stress, but also to thrive in life. So there's yoga teachers, Tai Chi, Feldenkrais, massage therapists, counselors, and all sorts of individuals that look at holistic health as a way to de-stress and become healthier.
Now, you offer yoga and meditation classes here, so talk to us a little about how does that help cope with stress?
Yeah, so we usually suggest you take intro to yoga courses, both yoga and massage courses, but it basically helps you to calm your mind. And ideally, if you do yoga first or Tai Chi, the body starts moving so you open up energetically, and then the mind will start to follow the body, which brings the mind into the body, and then once it's there, it can start to release the thoughts and come into more of a centeredness inside. We call that a deep inner stillness inside.
Sounds absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like more information on Desert Song Healing Arts Center, visit their website. Coming up on your health, finding time to work out can be stressful, so we'll check out a gym that will work for your schedule. And pumpkin pie, eggnog, yes, you can still indulge and stay on track thanks to Weight Watchers. When you're stressed, you may want to blow up that workout and go for a double cheeseburger, but Anytime Fitness makes it easy and fun to stick to your workout routine.
When you walk in these doors, we want you to feel like you are a part of this community in here. We want you to be friendly. We want you to know us. We want you to talk to us. We want you to be comfortable in here. But we also want you to get a darn good workout while you're here too. One of the things that people find as an objection to exercise is time. I don't have time. Now, if you told me that, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that you do have time. I'll show you exactly where you're wrong about that or where you do have time. But as far as the gym is concerned, we want to accommodate people with those busy, hectic schedules.
The nice thing about being a member at Anytime Fitness is not only is it convenient, as we're 24/7, but we also have great coaching services here. We got both the personal training, the group training, we have the app, so we can do virtual coaching. We can use the app to send you workouts, personalized workouts just for you, based off of what your goals are.
A lot of people, they work hard, they get into it, and they fall off the wagon after 3 weeks. And we're gonna hold you accountable. We're gonna be there every step of the way. We're gonna give you a whole mapped out plan for the entire month. And after that month's over, we're gonna have a plan going forward so we keep you rolling, we keep you going. That's how it's supposed to be run, and that's how we run it here.
My name is Allison Hahn. I am a PhD student working on my PhD in communication and a Highland Games athlete, which basically means I put on a kilt and I throw heavy things. Usually have a 2-hour window where I can come and work out, and that means getting in, getting out, getting home, getting showered. So I really enjoy this gym because it's close to where I live, it's convenient, it's open at all hours, and I never have to wait for anything. I can just go do what I need to do and get out. Coming to Anytime Fitness means that I actually have a wide range of weights to work with. There's good squat racks here, there's good drop pads here. The equipment is high quality, and you'll find something for every skill level that you need.
One of the reasons why I wanted to own Anytime Fitness is I want to help people get to where they want to be in life, to reach their goals. We want people to better their life, whatever it is. Maybe it's a small thing. Maybe they just want to run down the street with their grandkid. Maybe they want to be able to ride their bike with their kid. It doesn't have to be the big jump to lose 100 pounds or get ripped. It's the small goals, and it's being able to live life better that we can help you with.
Door's always open with exercise, and it's never too late to start. And we've had people think that they're over the hill and there's just no point. Well, there's definitely a point. If you can still extend your life and live a higher quality of life, why not do it?
While most people vow to start a new exercise routine at the beginning of the year, try to start earlier. It takes 21 days for something to become a habit. Why not start today? Next on Your Health, many of us gain a few pounds during the holidays, but with Weight Watchers' new plan, staying on track is simple. This time of year can be damaging to a waistline, but Weight Watchers' new plan makes it easy to enjoy some of your holiday favorites and still lose weight.
What I love about Weight Watchers is it's always evolving. And so it is based on the up-to-the-minute science. So this is not your mom or your grandmother's Weight Watchers. This is new and this is exciting. So we're looking at things differently. We're looking at food. We're looking at fitness. We're going to encourage you to move more than you have before, and that's a great thing. And we're going to focus on the mindset, which I think is a huge change. Weight loss starts from the head and moves its way down. We talk a lot at Weight Watchers about our why, don't we? The reason that we walked through the door, the reason that we're here. I love being a Weight Watchers leader because I get to see people at their best, even if they're not at their best that day.
After kids, it was really hard to kind of, bring off the weight and stuff like that. So it's so hard.
I had spent some time with my kids outside and couldn't keep up with them. And I have 4 kids and they're crazy, and so I knew it was time to do something that was going to work this time.
I really resonate with moms. I joined Weight Watchers after my first daughter was born, and I had been a chubby child. I'd put on weight as a newlywed, but when I got pregnant with her, I thought, I don't want this to be the rest of my life. So I joined Weight Watchers because I needed friends, I needed accountability, I needed a leader who would love me to goal. I lost over 60 pounds, and that baby is now a junior in college. So it has become part of my life, and I'm so grateful for it. This plan is not one size fits all. We all do it differently, and that's why we're here to support each other. and to share ideas and to laugh and to celebrate and to cry and all of those fun things that we do. I love the moms that come in carrying a baby in the carrier and they just look so lost. Learning that it's okay to take time to do things that are important to you is a huge valuable lesson that every man, woman, and child should learn. And so as you're watching these moms come in so overwhelmed, and pretty soon they're learning, okay, I'm worth the time that it takes to cook my own meal.
This is my first time doing Weight Watchers, but I did hear a lot of good stuff about it through doctors, who were always constantly telling me about my weight. I used to say in my head, if you'd only know how hard I was trying.
With the Weight Watchers program, we encourage members to make small changes. Here's the most beautiful thing about activity. If yesterday you went 2 steps and today you go 3 steps, you have accomplished something fantastic. It's maybe taking a few more steps. If you have family come into town, our weather's beautiful. If they come into town, instead of taking them out to eat, maybe we go to a museum. Maybe we go on a nature walk. Those little things that add up to big weight loss and big changes. And the changes are what we're really looking for.
Sarah's amazing. She really makes it a point to make everybody feel like they've won at something for that day or that week.
So if I can come here and celebrate, if I can share stories, if someone bought something that I can try that I love, if someone can cry and say they had a rough week, and I can then say, I had a rough week too, this is hard. Or if we all celebrate together, that's a great thing.
Remember, the holidays are supposed to be joyful, but they can quickly become a burden. Here are a few more tips to combat holiday stress. Don't aim for perfect, just aim for spending time with loved ones and doing what makes you happy. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. It's hard with social media to not compare your holiday with others. Remember that picture-perfect family on Facebook may not be so perfect. And reach out if you feel lonely or sad. Seek out community, religious, or social events that can offer support. Volunteering your time can also help others while lifting your spirits. I want to thank everyone at Desert Song Healing Arts Center for letting us visit with them today, and thank you for watching your health. I'm Erica Cardenas. See you next time.